Everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thank you all for tuning in, Marathon Capitalist. Please like and subscribe to the channel. We have another Finance Fridays today. This is going to be episode 3. Thank you all for tuning in. Let's get to it. In today's video, we're going to talk about diversification. And two things that I'm going to hit on is banks and investments in general. So you want to be diversified in banks, and having multiple banks is simply because if something goes wrong with one, you don't have to rely on that just one bank to get your money out of there. You can have a multiple banks where you are able to go and pull your money from another bank, or it might be good for you to have a different bank simply because you might get other incentives from that specific bank. Now diversify within the bank, so you should have a checking, a savings, and sometimes they even have other accounts such as a reserved account where it's not a checking or it's not a savings account and you can pull money without a penalty, but you just have other money there, maybe set aside for bills, or maybe you saving up for something else and you need to have that quickly transferred without penalty or fee. So being diversified inside the bank, as well as having a diversified bank, having more than one bank. I like having two banks. I actually have more than two banks simply because I can put my money in different places, and I know the best thing for me is I know what money I'm gonna spend and what money I'm gonna save. But if I needed to take it out, I could take it out easily or go to the ATM easily and get that money out. It's very accessible. And also, just having multiple banks, I can have my direct deposit go to multiple banks where I can pay bills out of one, or have a savings in another, and then just have my regular spending money in another. So that is the reason why I diversify. I recommend diversifying because it's a lot easier for things. Okay, and then the next thing that I'm gonna hit on is just your investment portfolio being diversified. Now there's two factors to this. So what you got is just investing in general. You want to be diversified as far as maybe having some stocks in your portfolio, having some real estate in your portfolio, having commodities in your portfolio, and then lastly, having some crypto in your portfolio. You can have all of these, or you can maybe split it up into 2 or 3, whichever ones you feel comfortable with, but make sure you are diversified in your portfolio. Now, to go deeper into that, having stocks in the stock market, there are sectors. You can be diversified in different sectors. So you can make money in different sectors because in the stock market, they rotate. So in one season, you might be into like green energy or technology, and then the next you might be into like financials and commodities, because commodities are two. They have paper commodities, so they got gold, they got silver, so you might be involved in those as well. So you want to make sure you are diversified among the sectors in the stock market. And then next, with real estate, you could be diversified as far as having real estate where you buy it, fix it up, and sell it real quick, capital gains real quick, flipping houses real quick. Or you can have cash flow, which is buying it, fixing it up, maybe if needed, and renting it out. Or you might be able to find a property that's already got tenants in it, so once you buy it, you're already getting that cash flow from it. So real estate, diversifying between both, if not, are diversifying between flipping and cash flow. And then you also have things like wholesaling. So there's multiple other things that you could do with real estate. So that's just something to think about when you are looking into diversifying. And then next thing I'll talk about is commodities. Having commodities such as gold, silver, uranium, copper, lumber, any type of those commodities that might interest you. And just know, like, when we had the pandemic hit, lumber shot up through the roof. So you could have been making money off of lumber simply because it's it's a supply and demand thing. The demand wasn't there, or the demand was there, but the supply wasn't necessarily there, so it shot the prices up, just like we seeing with oil right now. So those are something that, like, and then with commodities, they are like physical assets. So you are able to touch it. A lot of people don't get into stocks or like crypto because it's not physical. It's all like digital now, just like our currency. So these are more, commodities are more physical. You can touch it, you can see it, you can hold it. A lot of people like that for a safe haven, especially gold. So if you're into that, definitely look into commodities. And then lastly, we're gonna talk about crypto. Crypto is one of the best assets, I believe, that is going to be able to make you a lot of money, especially if you are a younger person looking into crypto now. And 10, 15, 20 years from now, crypto will be a whole different ball game, and it's probably going to be the best investment you see in your lifetime. So definitely getting into crypto, having that part of your portfolio will definitely do you good, I believe. I'm not a financial advisor though, however, I probably should be. And this is not financial advice. But anyway, let's get back to it. So most of y'all probably know Bitcoin, which is the main cryptocurrency that people talk about. And like I explained in one of my other videos, what Bitcoin actually is, it's the finance process where there's no government involved in money spending. You know, you hold the own keys to your money. So you have to be more savvy with your money, which I think everybody should be in 2021 regardless. But just like Bitcoin, there are other platforms such as Ethereum that does things. Now, it has different use cases than Bitcoin, which I'm not gonna go into this video. However, I'm just putting it on your radar so you can go out and do your due diligence on it. Now, also Solana and Cardano are just some other diversified assets that come with cryptocurrency that you probably want to look into and diversify into to be part of your portfolio. I'm giving y'all another video today, Finance Fridays. This was diversifying. Make sure you are diversified in your portfolio. Make sure you continue to hustle. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Once again, please leave me comments, good comments, bad comments. I want them all. Thank y'all for tuning in. Once again, Marathon Capitalist out.